Tonight is the night. 1 year ago in Chicago, Illinois, the Briscoe brothers and the Motor City Machine Guns. 40-minute epic match. Blood, sweat, tears was put in that match. Briscoe brothers, okay, you came out on top. But guess what? We spent the last year studying your tapes, studying what you guys done around the world. Well, guess what? We've been around the world too. And you know what? All the roads, all the paths have up to here tonight in Chicago, Illinois. The epic rematch. Briscoe brothers and the Motor City Machine Guns. Who is the best tag team in the world?
What do you think, though, when you look at the Briscoes? What comes to your mind immediately?
Rednecks.
Rednecks, exactly, man. I think of them sitting on a porch, spitting into a spittoon, saying things like, red, white, and true. These colors don't blade.
Try burning this one, asshole.
Exactly. But I think it's safe to say that we underestimated them last year. They're very competent wrestlers, and in fact, many people consider them the best tag team in the world. In fact, they argue over who's the best tag team in the world, them or us. And do you know what they point to for evidence?
What?
That match last year. They beat us 1, 2, 3, and there's no shame in losing to them. But I'd like to think tonight, it's not just an athletic competition, it's a battle of wits. You're coming into our territory now. You know what you're coming in with? You're coming in with colorful language and a feather duster. But we're coming in with our namesake. We're coming in with machine guns and both of them blazing. Tonight, we're going to be the winners of that rematch. But by God, I'm going to be having nightmares for the next 365 days. We are the Motor City Machine Guns. We are made in Detroit. And tonight, we are winners.
Motor City Machine Guns. A lot of people debate who's the best tag team in the world. The Briscoes are Machine Guns. Well, I thought last year we put that debate to rest. Last year when we beat y'all in Chicago, I thought all the doubters knew that the Briscoes are the team.
That's right.
The Briscoes are the team. Tonight we're going to do it again. We're going to prove it again. 1 year in the making. The rematch. We're going to make it 2-0 against the Machine Guns. We did it once. After we beat y'all again, there'll be no question who's the best team in the world.
That's right.
Man up, boys. Man up.
Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 435 pounds, hailing from Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Gun. From Sandy Fork, Delaware, at a total combined weight of 421 pounds, Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, Jay and Mark, the Briscoes. it has been 1 year in the making, non-title tag team match between Jay and Mark Briscoe, the current ROH World Tag Team Champions, as they take on Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, the Murder City Machine Guns.
The Briscoes pulled out the victory against Shelley and Sabin when they did battle back at Good Times, Great Memories right here in Chicago last April. So I know it's been eating away at Shelley and Sabin for this past year, but the Briscoes pulled out the win. They want to even the score here tonight. They get that opportunity, and these fans get the opportunity to see two of the very best tag teams in pro wrestling today lock up once again.
Chris Sabin starting things off for the Machine Guns against Mark Briscoe, who controls the wrist. Takes Sabin off his feet, grabs this head scissors as Sabin quickly rolls towards front, trying to find an escape. Hanging on, but a nice nip up right back to his feet goes Sabin.
The Briscoes regained the ROH World Tag Team titles last week in Edison, New Jersey. This is a non-title matchup because Shelley and Sabin are only back here in ROH for the weekend. They are not returning to full-time action here in ROH.
Blocks to the midsection by Mark Briscoe. Sabin thought he was going to get a clean break. Lasted for about a second. Up and over in the corner, quickly to his feet off the ropes. Somersaults through that attempt by Mark Briscoe. Grabs the head scissors and quickly takes one half of the World Tag Team Champions off his feet.
Two very quick teams doing battle in this one. Strike very quickly and very hard. Great double teamwork from both teams as well. Right now, Mark Briscoe having Sabin down right back to his feet. Comes Briscoe, and the senton off the second rope, makes the tag, in comes Brother Jay.
Right into a drop toe hold by Sabin. Traps the arm and rolls through. Pinning combination. Nicely done by Sabin. Only gets two. Dave, talk about two of the best tag teams in the world right now. These are two teams that have really taken tag team wrestling in 2008 to a new state-of-the-art level. Controlling the wrist lock. Has control of the arm now. Drives Jay down to his knees. Todd Sinclair checking on Jay.
Just look at last night, the Briscoes defeating Kota Ibushi and Austin Aries, a former world champion and one of the top prospects to come out of Japan.
What a great matchup that was. One of the best tag team matches I've seen in some time as Shelley comes off the top with the double axe handle.
And of course, also last night, Shelley and Sabin battled the Age of the Fall, and Jimmy Jacobs pulling out that final elusive victory against Alex Shelley in ROH competition, which he struggled for years to get. They did finally pull out that win last night in Detroit. Iron away at the midsection of Shelley, backs him into his corner, and Sabin able to make the tag. He's the legal man.
We call last night Tag Wars 2008, Dave, and it was for good reason. Just those two tag team matches alone pretty much coined the phrase Tag Wars right there. And here we see state-of-the-art tag team double team by the Murder City Machine Guns. Shelley out to the floor as Sabin goes for the cover. Does not hook the leg, and able to get the shoulder up is Jay Briscoe.
What a match we saw 1 year ago between these four men. And they all have another year of experience under their belt, and more fine-tuning of their double team maneuvers. So both teams have matured as professional wrestlers and are even sharper here in 2008 than they were 1 year ago.
Two teams with a great deal of success, not just here in the U.S., but internationally as well. Sabin and Shelley have won tag team titles in Japan. Of course, the Briscoes won the GHC Junior Tag Team titles their first night into Pro Wrestling Noah. And of course, as we said earlier, 5-time ROH World Tag Team Champions are the Briscoes. There are no two finer tag teams anywhere in the wrestling business today.
They have the championship history to back up the claims of being the best tag team in the world. Right now, jockeying for position right here into the abdominal stretch goes Alex Shelley.
Slow down Jay Briscoe here, the largest wrestler in this matchup, trying to wear him down. Wrenching down on the abdominal stretch, but Jay able to work his way free for the moment. Right into the octopus.
Changing it up just a little bit. They're putting a whole lot of pressure on several different body parts. It's a flip. Briscoe right there to turn the tables in favor of the Briscoes. And there's Chris Sabin. Sunset flips. Only two.
Both Briscoes able to free themselves.
Submission cinched in once again by Shelley. Sabin elevates Mark Briscoe to the apron. Sweeps his legs down to the floor he goes.
And a wide open rib cage for Sabin to connect with the drop kick. Both feet driven right to the chest, the side of the ribs of Jay Briscoe. Double team here from the Machine Guns. Off the ropes they go. Miscommunication as Jay able to duck down out of the way. Knife edge chop to the chest of Alex Shelley.
It's one way to avoid the double team work of the Motor City Machine Guns. Just get out of the way and let them collide with one another. Jay Briscoe does have the advantage now, stomping away on Shelley. Mark's still feeling the effects out on the floor.
Sabin as well now out to the floor trying to catch his breath. Another chop to the chest of Alex Shelley.
Going on the back, trying to get to his corner as Sabin's not quite up on the apron yet, but Mark is.
Great double team by the Briscoes. Springboard double stomp right down across the chest. Basement drop kick sends Sabin down the floor. Now it's the Briscoes looking to double team Alex Shelley. Set him off for the ride. Double team shoulder tackle, just bowled him over.
Great display of why the ROH World Tag Team titles are around the waist of Jay and Mark Briscoe.
European uppercut sends Shelley back to the ropes, and the Briscoes putting that rivalry and that feud they're having with the Age of the Fall on the back burner here tonight. They are still focused.
Focused on the Age of the Fall indeed, but for this evening they need to worry about Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin and just what they bring to the table in tag team action.
Gets him in position and drives the knee right down across the chin. And again, right to the side of the head of Alex Shelley goes the knee of Mark Briscoe and makes the tag to Jay. Right hand to the top of the head. Sabin still struggling to get up to the apron as Shelley goes off the ropes. Tries to step over the top of Mark, but runs into the elbow of Jay. And a cover.
Get that shoulder up. Jay looking back toward the corner where Chris Sabin's trying to pull himself back up. I'm not sure that he wasn't going to dive in and make the save right there.
Tag to Mark. To the midsection. Thrust to the throat. Jay went to the ropes, but Sabin pulled down the top and sent him out to the floor. Reversal by Shelley. Mark hits the ropes. Stereo kicks from the Machine Guns. Just that quickly, the advantage is back in the favor of Shelley and Sabin. It's Jay trying to get back up on the apron as Mark back to his feet, but a knee to the midsection. Shelley measures him for an elbow to the back of the head. Brings him back towards his corner. Snapmares him into position, makes the tag to Chris Sabin. Quickly out to the apron goes Shelley. Drives the elbow down to the chest. Slingshot sent on by Sabin. It's double teamed by the Machine Guns, but Jay Briscoe's had enough. Coming to his brother's aid to avoid Shelley, but gets caught with a drop kick. Dumped down across the chest, and then Jay sent over the top.
Things working out very well for the Motor City Machine Guns here.
Double knees off the apron to the floor. Well, Sabin first faked the dive, but then it was Shelley connecting, and now it's Mark Briscoe doing damage out on the floor.
Connected with that drop kick now, warming away. Both of the Briscoes and Alex Shelley on the floor.
Todd Sinclair puts a stop to it. Trying to get some order here in this matchup. Sabin dives over Sinclair.
Well, Todd Sinclair didn't see that one coming, and neither did Jay and Mark Briscoe.
Tremendous show of agility by Sabin, and then landed on his feet on the chairs when he made it into the crowd.
Great agility. Bringing the action back inside, trying to follow up and get the pin here. Goes all the way through now, he's just going to tie him up. Wear the man down, submission cinched in.
Leg trap and half grab at the same time. Shelley with a kick. May have been a little bit low there.
Maybe. A world of pain right there. Look at the expression on the face of Mark Briscoe.
Mark never saw it coming. Todd Sinclair with a stern warning for Shelley. But the damage done as Sabin measures him for a right hand. And another just peppering Mark. Goes to the ropes but gets the elbow from Jay. Fires a right hand of his own. Knife edge chop to the chest as Jay's out on the floor. Mark sent to the ropes. Sabin drops down. Blind tag. Chin breaker by Mark. Jay off the ropes. Huge clothesline.
Stomping away now on Chris Sabin. Jay Briscoe sends him face first into the top turnbuckle in the corner. Over the buckle he goes. Jay charges and collides in the corner. Snap there. And the boot to the back of the head.
Jay Briscoe starting to pick up the pace here. Goes for the cover. Didn't hook the leg. And it's Shelley from the outside quickly breaking up the pin attempt. Again has that who me look on his face as he gets a warning from Todd Sinclair. Drop to the chest of Sabin and a tag to Mark.
Very difficult in a match like this with wrestlers like this, teams like this, for a referee to maintain order. Particularly when both teams want to be doing double team maneuvers basically the entire time.
Series of strikes in the corner by Mark, just wearing out Sabin. Forearms and elbows. Now just stomping away at the chest. Drives the knee to the jaw. Warning from Sinclair again, drags him out of the corner, goes for the cover. And they drive the shoulders down, but only able to get two.
Mark trying to do as much damage as he can after that questionable shot, potentially a little bit low just a moment ago.
Sabin desperately trying to make the tag, but dragged to the wrong corner, and a tag instead from Mark to Jay. Sabin, a lot of credit, trying to fight his way to make the tag. Shots to the midsection and a knife edge chop to the chest. Sabin off the ropes and just driven down to the canvas aggressively by Jay.
Tried to get some momentum coming off the ropes right there, and it was stopped. And back in comes Mark Briscoe. Both Jay and Mark looking to potentially double team Sabin here.
Come on, Jay. Get up.
Elevating him high into the lights. Alex Shelley knocked to the floor. I'm sure that he can't break this up, but Sabin able to get that shoulder up.
Hard elbow from Mark to Shelley, but Sabin able to power his way out before the count of three. Kick to the back of the head. And a kick to the side of the face now from Mark. Again hooks the leg. One more time, Sabin able to slip out the back door in two. And again trying to make the tag. Very close to his corner. But smartly, the arm tied up by Mark Briscoe. Variation of the abdominal stretch applied now by Mark.
The Briscoes have done a good job of putting the ring in halfway here, keeping Chris Sabin away from Alex Shelley, away from being able to make that tag. Focusing on one wrestler from their opponent's team.
Again, another quick roll-up. Made that roll-up away from the corner of the machine guns. More difficult for him to try and make the tag. Another elbow knocks Shelley down to the apron. Mark elevates himself to the second and comes off and just drives the kick again to the side of the face of Chris Sabin. Dragged to the other part of the ring for the cover, and again, only two.
Smile right there by Jay Briscoe. Realized how close he was to the ropes. Pulled him to the center before going for the cover.
Forearm down across the back of Sabin. Desperately needs to make the tag here. And getting punished for several minutes by the Briscoes. European uppercut. Backs him to the ropes, and now Jay fires him off. Picture perfect drop kick connects. And a cover. One more time, Sabin kicks out at two.
And despite the punishment, despite the beating, Sabin keeps getting that shoulder up. As the Briscoes continue to take turns dishing it out. Snap there, has him in a seated position. As now Mark Briscoe, again, looking to take away the energy of Chris Sabin. Wear him down.
Well, after so many high-impact maneuvers, this is a very effective but simple hold to be applied by Mark Briscoe. See him forcing the neck down at an awkward angle, making it very difficult for Sabin to breathe, and smartly, he's trying to get back to his feet to alleviate the pressure. Elbows to the midsection to free himself as well, but a shot to the gut by Mark. Knee to the midsection by Sabin, however. He drags him down to the canvas. Drives him face first and needs to make the tag, but it's Jay. coming to his brother's aid. Step up Enziguri.
Rolls to the corner and makes the tag. Alex Shelley, the legal man. Flying elbow off the top. Catches the boot from Jay. Drives the knee right into the chin. That sends him to the floor.
Made the karate pose. That's Mark Briscoes' pose. He's the karate man around here. Series of strikes from Mark, but an elbow from Shelley stops him in his tracks.
Uses the rope for some leverage. And plants him with a DDT.
Needs to go for the cover here. Hearing it from the crowd, but maybe taking a little too much time. That right hand blocked by Jay, who connects with one of his own.
Sabin uses Shelley's back as a launching pad.
And knocks Jay out to the floor. Now it's Shelley going to the top. Went for the frog splash, but Mark gets the knees up.
Mark now looking to follow up. He's got Alex Shelley. Maybe belly to back suplex, but blocked. Ace crusher right there from Sabin.
There's teamwork by the Machine Guns.
Border City stretch. The Border City stretch cinched in by Alex Shelley. And right there to save his brother. There's Chris Sabin, who locks in a submission of his own. Bad predicament right here for the Briscoes.
Mark and Shelley are the legal men.
And just as it looked like he was trying to make his way toward the ropes to force a break, Shelley changed it up to grab hold of the arm. And finally the foot able to reach the bottom rope to break it up.
And then Sabin pitches Jay out to the floor. And isolate Mark Briscoe here are the Machine Guns. Double team attempt in the corner from Shelley and Sabin. Mark set for the ride, hits the buckles. Able to avoid Sabin. Shelley avoids Mark. Do-si-do. Shelley runs into the elbow. Sabin runs into the foot.
Moonsault press from Mark Briscoe. And makes the tag. In comes Jay.
A fresh Jay Briscoe looking to continue the assault. Right hand for Shelley and another for Sabin. Firing away on both of the Machine Guns is Jay Briscoe off the ropes. Stereo kicks to the midsection.
We got Jay Briscoe set to the ropes. That's the attempt. Super kick connects on Sabin. And Shelley connects with one of his own. Got him up, looking for the air raid crash. But Mark saves his brother. Jay Driller. No, step up Enziguri.
Jay looks dazed, but Mark comes from behind with a rolling kick.
That valley driver from Jay. Cover. Only two.
This time it's Shelley getting the left shoulder up. All four men starting to show the wear and tear. Really putting their bodies on the line here.
More double team work coming up from the ROH World Tag Team Champions. Springboard knee strike. Cover. 1, 2. No, only gets two.
Once again, only two. Shelley was forced to get the shoulder up. Sabin was not going to be able to come and break it up. He's still out on the floor.
Now the Briscoes need to focus on Alex Shelley and take home this victory.
And they're going to do that right now, looking for the springboard doomsday device. But Sabin from the outside blocks it. Whoa!
Driving the face repeatedly into the canvas. That gives Alex Shelley the advantage.
Bragging rights between two of the best teams in the world on the line here. Who's going to come out on top? Right now, the advantage is to Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin, and there's the tag. Sabin over the top. Huge running kick in the corner. Caught Mark right in the face. Now turns his attention to, to Jay. Double team here. Super kick. Down across the knees.
Has him stretched out, and now Alex Shelley climbing to the top rope. Double team work from the Machine Guns. Swanton right across the midsection.
Jay on his knees, avoids the kick, but not that time.
Stereo kicks from Shelley and Sabin.
Sabin trying to hold him in position for Shelley here. Traps the arms.
Dragon suplex.
And an exploder right down across the chest by Mark.
All four wrestlers feeling the effects, putting it all on the line for the victory. Mark Briscoe to his feet out on the floor. Shelley trying to pull himself up. Sabin back to his feet inside the ring. Firing with forearms, exchanging forearms now.
Hard chop to the chest by Sabin, but Jay fires right back. Jay goes to the eyes.
Back to the clothesline attempt. Waistlock, standing switch. O'Connor roll. 1, 2. Only 2. Oh, kick to the head. Alex Shelley from the floor, and now Sabin looking for cradle shock.
As Mark soars over the top to the floor. Clothesline from Jay.
Jay looking to finish him off, maybe thinking about the Jay Driller. He's going for it, butterflies the arms. Jay Driller!
That's got to be it. Cover! No! He got the shoulder up! And Jay Briscoe can't believe it. Head in his hands as he looks towards Todd Sinclair, and Todd says no, it was that close, but he got the shoulder up.
Not many wrestlers have been able to survive the Jay Driller, but unable to pull out the victory with that maneuver here in this matchup.
But can he survive the springboard doomsday device that Jay's calling for? There's the tag to Mark on the apron. Sabin up on the shoulders. Springboard doomsday device. Needs to go for the cover here. That's going to be it. Hooks the leg. Shelley breaks it up.
That would have been it, but Alex Shelley saves the matchup for his team.
What an effort by Shelley, diving halfway across the ring to save Chris Sabin.
Jay over the top all the way to the floor. Suplex inside the ring by Mark Briscoe. The Briscoes poised to go 2-0 here against the Machine Guns. Mark Briscoe to the top. Shooting star press, nobody home.
Oh, he was able to connect with that maneuver in their first meeting, but unable to do so here tonight. And now Sabin crawling towards the corner to make the tag.
Shelley tagged in. Slice spread number 2. 1, 2. Only 2.
Couldn't hold the shoulders of Mark down. Able to slip out at just in the nick of time. But right now it's Shelley in command. Trying to contemplate his next move.
Well, he's going to take a risk. He's out to the apron now, climbing up top.
Mark struggling to his feet, but it's Jay coming to his aid. Big right hand crutches Shelley on the top in the corner.
Jay Briscoe needs to follow up here. Looks like he's butterflying the arms. Maybe a top rope Jay Driller. Here comes Sabin.
German superplex. Mark from behind still has Shelley up on the top. Forearms to the back of the head. Trying to go for he's going for the cutthroat driver.
Elbows now from Alex Shelley. Grabs hold of the head.
Super slice spread number 2. Cover. He got him.
Here are your winners, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Murder City Machine Gun.
This is what tag team wrestling is all about. Shelley and Sabin even the score. And I gotta tell you, we gotta see a tiebreaker between these two